I will say yesterday, I thought was a positive step in the right direction for Bush. Wasn't completely there. So we still might be looking for inside linebacker help.
Yeah, well, this is Pittsburgh. We're going to draft a linebacker. We always do. This is what we do. But I did go back and watch Devin Bush every play, man. Way better performance than it was last week. And honestly, for the past 4 weeks, I thought as a whole, he played with a lot better effort. It wasn't the best or perfect by no stretch of the imagination, but it was really good. And just his actual playmaking. He was actually getting to the ball
He hit some nice tackles.
and finishing plays. Like that to me was the biggest thing. I actually will do a film review on him later this week. It's just the timing of it. It might come out on Thursday. It might come out on Friday. You know, it's a short week right now. So we got a lot that we got going on and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely like what I saw from him. Some coverage stuff he was doing, just some decisive decision making as well. Things that hadn't been popping up on tape. It was good to see that. Some stuff related to just like one-off things with his coverage, 4 strong versus 3 receivers on one side, one guy on the backside, just different things that Baltimore was doing to challenge him a little bit mentally. It was good to see him respond because that goes to the film study part where you're like, okay, what are your study habits looking like? It was good to see that part. Then, like I said, just less of running around blocks. Remember we talked about earlier with Devin, some of the things he struggled with was if a lineman climbs up, he will try to go path of least resistance, backdoor it, and he takes himself out the play and cuts off his pursuit as well. But yesterday, you see him, and he's fighting to get over top. Makes a couple of plays actually getting over top, and actually makes some of the plays even by not making it, by just flashing color because he fought over top. It makes, whether it was Lamar, whether it was Freeman, making them have to stop their feet and cut it back to the cavalry. Good football plays. So I was like, definitely a step in the right direction, man. It was good to see that. Just hate it had to come to all this criticism. I hate having to talk about my 5.5s. I hate having to talk about defenders negatively. But if that's what it took for him to get going, man, Lord have mercy. Thank you.
I thought Schober played good too.
They did. I'm telling you, man.
He had
they
a bad play or two in the first quarter where the running back torched him. But after that, dude, he was in the mix for a ton of plays and helping contain Lamar and everything.
They both played well. Like I said, it wasn't perfect. No. And that's the thing, because I know people say, oh, what about this play right here? What about that play? And sure, yes, absolutely. And we could do that with a couple of players out there, right? But as a whole, man, I thought Devin definitely played a really good game in comparison to where he's been at these past 4 or 5 weeks. Today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Casino. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they have a new casino app, man, where you're able to play slots, table games, blackjack, you name it. Just a ton of fun. But also what DraftKings Casino app is doing for all the first time users, because we know we were first at something. This makes me, I'm going to be a first, you know, when I decide to have a little fun with this DraftKings Casino app for the first time users. When you use the promo code MOATS, because you know you got to put MOATS on everything, you will receive up to $2,000 in draft deposit bonus. Yes,
they doubled it up.
1, 2, they're doubling it up. New application, so they wanted to make sure it's extra incentivized or a little bit more incentivized for the people out there. So yes, not $1,000 but $2,000 in draft deposit bonus or in deposit bonus money. So essentially, whatever you put in when you first start your account, when you use that promo code MOATS, DraftKings Casino app will ultimately match that money as well. So you will have double whatever you put in. So that is a awesome concept right there with DraftKings Casino. And as we always tell you, if you have a gambling problem, probably should call 1-800-GAMBLER. But read this. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. Legal. If you...
I was going to say, where's the song? Is there one for the casino?
You know has a gambling problem. You better call 1-800-GAMBLER. You better call. What if you got some crisis counseling and you need referral services? You better call 1-800-GAMBLER.